company has set its sights on being the world's most planet-friendly water purification beverage company, and is seeking to achieve that by innovating and marketing what we believe are disruptive hydration solutions for home, work and play.
Do you want to touch on any of the products or the key elements within the product range? You said there that they're disruptive hydration solutions for, I think you said home, work and play.
And at the moment we are bringing to market a whole number of new products that we have given names to, like kitchen stations or restaurant station, and actually we're on the verge at the end of October of launching a new product called the Cafe Station, which is aimed at obviously coffee shops and the like.
So you've recently launched Bluewater Flow, and that's come to some great success.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about what impact that particular product has?
It replaces all of those really unhealthy big drums of 5-gallon drums of water. Not just a great meeting place for humans, they're also a great meeting place for every bug known to humankind, basically. The Bluewater Flow is the modern equivalent of providing office staff and people in other public meeting spaces, whether it's a hospital or a gym or a school, access to great drinking water, and it's all purified. Just like our domestic water purifies, the Bluewater Flow actually not only removes all the nasty contaminants, but actually transforms the water into a great tasting product by adding minerals to it. And I can say that in the United States, the Flow product has been a huge success over the last few years. It's sold over 15,000 units. Only recently now being introduced to Europe and particularly into the UK, and the initial uptake has been very good, I have to say, so far. But it's still early days. We're still only a few months after the launch, but the interest is growing very strongly.
You do a lot of community initiatives as part of Bluewater. Is there any that you want to highlight in particular in the article? So
we have invested a lot in helping sporting activities and other people, but now we are on the process of launching our own foundation, and we've already started some low-level efforts in that front towards that end in Africa. So I mentioned before that we're in South Africa. It's our first big stepping stone onto the African continent, and already there we are helping a huge number of schools. I mean, if you go into any of the major cities like Johannesburg or even Cape Town, which is relatively wealthy, you still find huge kind of townships where you will find a situation where 8,000 or 9,000 people are all reliant on one standpipe of water. Or you can go into a school where there's perhaps 1,000 or 2,000 kids studying and they have no access to fresh, clean water. And we've started a process now where we are opening up, making our equipment available and installing our equipment so that the children at schools have access to clean water.
What's the growth strategy now for the company?
Our growth structure is very much geared to moving ourselves from really where we started, which was a water purification company, to becoming a beverage company. Mm-hmm. And what does that mean? That means that we will be looking increasingly more at supplying ready-made beverages, whether it's water-based or they're all water-based basically, but enhancing the water with natural minerals and natural flavors, so that we actually are providing a rock-solid alternative to the likes of Coca-Cola and Pepsi and sugary drinks, etc. So that's where we're heading. So we're moving basically from being a water purification company to being a water purification and beverage company.